Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX. Today we are back in Star Citizen in the 3.19 live universe. Unfortunately, I was going to get in and do some mining today, but unfortunately CIG's been having some issues with the servers. Actually, there was a major outage as I was getting on to get this video recorded, and so I'm actually a bit late getting on to get this thing actually recorded, and then obviously my prospector is in an unknown state because I did not wake up in my bed like I should have. I'm bedlocked early this morning, and unfortunately persistence didn't work properly, so here I am, and that means I've lost the impact mining head
Quantum drive is
and
now
the couple of mining, I guess they're not really gadgets, but the mining modules that I had on there. It was only I think one or two of them, so I'm not super worried about it. But the impact mining head is like 52,000, so
quantum drive is now
I am back doing what I do best, kicking NPC ships around the universe and blowing up the bad guys. So we're going to go ahead and take down an MRT group mission today. Thankfully with 319 there was no rep of wipe, you just had your certifications reset. So I am all the way back up to MRT and HRT group bounty missions unlocked, which means that I can grind out that money relatively quickly. It shouldn't take me more than somewhere around half hour, 45 minutes to get enough to be able to get that mining head again and the modules and whatnot that I lost. Unfortunately, the Hurricane that I purchased at the end of 318 did not come over, so I am down to just the ships that I've purchased. I am looking at potentially upgrading my Argo Cargo to a Gladius with the IAE that is actually, I guess by the time this releases, it'll be today. So Friday the 19th, which is today by the time this releases. It's not IAE, it's Fleet Week. Fleet Week is launching, and so we'll be able to get in and see a bunch of different fleet vehicles. Swap my targeting around here. Go. Yep. Mate. Alright, so we'll leave that one go. And hopefully we can take down a couple of these, because I'd really like to use my salvage equipment here. Salvage equipment just being the multi-tool and the tractor beam, and see about taking one of these ships down, and then taking the equipment off. So we now have the ability to do that. You down a ship and put it into your soft death state. We can take components off of it and put them onto our own. And it looks like it's not hit the ground here. like this one should be hitting the ground here relatively soon. I'd like to manage to take it down. I would like to get my Badger repeaters on here because the 227s are really not doing the DPS that I'd like to see them do.
Shield socket.
So it makes it kind of hard to
Shield down.
take out stuff like the Cutlass Black here. My shield's back up. I have noticed that there's a little bit better performance now. The NPCs seem to be actually just a little bit dangerous. Obviously, I'm not doing my max amount of damage here because I've got the neutron repeaters as well. So I'm really significantly underpowered here versus what I normally do. There we go, perfect. So we've got him out. I don't think this one's got anything that I want on it, so I'm not going to even bother taking him out. I'm just going to go ahead and jump over to our next target. So yeah, 319 is out and available for everyone who's got an account to play on the live universe. And as soon as Fleet Week starts, there is a free fly event that is also kicking off at the same time, which means that anyone can get in and play the game. And it doesn't matter whether you have an account or not. You can go ahead and create one and play the game. You don't have to purchase a game package. I would put out there that if you are going to create an account and play, there is a referral code just down there in the comments section with my star code on it. If you throw that into the referral code box when you create your account, that'll get you an extra 5,000 UEC starting credit. And I'm not sure whether they're running any promotion at this point for like extra ships or anything, but if you end up funding funding your account, purchasing a game package, they often run a deal where you can get an extra free ship or something. So we'll have to see whether they kick that off or not. But that's a nice little deal. That's how I got my Argo cargo.
Quantum drive is now
So
on.
that's kind of the big news. Is 319 is live. Obviously, salvage missions are now a thing. So if you have a salvage vehicle, or even if you don't, even if you have just a vehicle with some cargo on it, you can take these cargo missions, and you can strip the components
Quantum drive is
off
now
of these salvaging vehicles, or off of the vehicles that you are tasked with salvaging. And you can take those back and sell them for a slight profit. They're kind of experimenting with the numbers to see kind of how they want to run them, whether it's extremely lucrative or just kind of not real great for doing the salvaged components. When I was doing it, I was getting somewhere around 800 alpha UEC or so per size 2 or 3 component, or I guess weapon. So it's not super lucrative, but it pays for the buy-in. Plus you'll get a little bit extra, and allows you to start making a little bit of extra money. And if you have one of those salvage vehicles, the Vulture or whatever, you can get in and strip the hull as well. Occasionally there are cargo boxes in some of them as well, so you can get in and take the cargo and sell that, which can be kind of lucrative as well, depending on what exactly you find. Seems like the servers are having a bit of a problem. You know, obviously this NPC baddie should be flying around up in the air, and there is no one here. There's a bunker of some sort here. There should be NPCs, so the servers are really having a bit of a rough time. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out here just a little bit and see. Get my tab, display info. Let's go 1. There we go. And that should give us server FPS. Server FPS is actually 13, 14. Doesn't sound right. Should have updated by that point. Go ahead and we'll quantum travel out to like an OM or something and see if that'll reset it enough to get this to work. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to see about.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
It's about taking another mission. See if I can make some of that money back.
Quantum drive is now
Yeah,
on.
the servers apparently. You know, this one's showing 14 pretty steadily, server FPS. Normally that's a good thing, and it works properly. It doesn't appear to be right now though, so
Quantum drive is now off.
see if we can get this to properly work.
Is at 50%.
Right back here. So I am quite excited for 319. Supposed to be getting some pretty stable performance. Unfortunately, supposed to, and what we're actually getting are not always the same thing. I did play quite a bit Tuesday when it came out, in about 4 hours or so, and I think during that time I only had one 30k, and there were a few bugs, of course. You know, I wouldn't be Star Citizen without it at this point, but you know, I was able to get in and play a decent amount of stuff and have a pretty good time. I'm going to go ahead and abandon that because that is not working, and we'll see what else we can do here. So blackjack, Burston, there should be a Crusader security. There we go. We'll go ahead and take this one, and we'll see if we can get this. Don't tell me it's in the same spot. So, no, okay. Network intrusion. That's always interesting.
Quantum drive is now on.
And somebody's about to get up to some shenanigans. Honestly, it could be the rest of my org getting on. I like to take down comsats and get up to stuff, so.
Quantum drive is now on.
We shall see kind of what goes down. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and see about this target. We'll take him out and get onto the Crusader security list. Verified freelancers. I have not seen nearly as many of the combat service beacons popping up, which means one of two things. They've either turned those down, or there are a lot of players taking them, which I would assume is probably the case. I'm just trying to grind up rep and money again to get to get all the ships and weapons and vehicles and all that kind of stuff that they're wanting to get. Go, there he's at. There he is. Let's go ahead and do a retro burn here. There we are. We are still having invisible asteroid collisions. Had originally fixed that for 3.18.2, but unfortunately they are back with a vengeance. Fast enough to keep up with me here, so I'm actually going to be able to take him out relatively easily. Hopefully. There we go, perfect. And he's got ballistics on there, so I'm not going to worry about taking anything from him. We do have an extra 4,000 out of UPC, and we're now on the Crusader list, so go ahead and see what else we can do here. Mercenary, Bounty Hunter, HRTs, there we are. 11,000, no HRT group yet. MRT group, 26,000. Go ahead and take this one quickly and see if we can get this one knocked out. Especially since this one's pretty close. Maybe actually have one of the weapons that I'm interested in having. That'd be cool.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now on.
Out the asteroid field here quickly, so zoom over there. That's because I want to avoid all possibility of the invisible asteroids. It was rather a bad one the other day when we were testing out. It was getting destroyed by an invisible something or other outside Grim Hex, and my orb leader actually lost most of his. Actually, it was all of his stuff. Fixed missiles.
Docking initiated. Docking denied. Landing gear deployed. Hit.
A couple other ones we'll probably have to take them out first. Yep, definitely want to get these guys because they are fast movers. Actually capable of doing some decent damage to me. Seeing as they're relatively small and fast, they should be able to. DCs now are focus on that guy. They have greatly increased the AI effectiveness. Actually, at the point where even I'm a little bit challenged. Helps, of course, that I can't do the massive amount of DPS that I normally do. Because I'm running on even worse than my stock loadout. I don't want to take too many hits from that one. red hole, so I'm going to go ahead. I still have my landing gear down. I still have my landing gear. Might be part of it. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and got them spread out a little bit. No, no. I don't want that either.
Shields hit.
Oh, here in Aurora. Yeah, let's go ahead and take that. One less that we have to worry about. Oh, yeah. Now I'm the meat in the middle of the sandwich now. That's not good. Those shields back up. The AI actually are quite interesting now. The fact that we've got stable server FPS means that I'm actually finding myself a little bit challenged by these guys. Flare those off early here.
Shields hit.
Come on, let's take him out of the fight. There we go, perfect. Alright, that one's out. What do we have here? Oh, another M50. Okay, so let's get him out of the fight as well. This thing's really fast. Firepower to just delete these things as soon as I got locked onto them, but alright, we'll slow down a little bit. That'll probably help a little. Probably not a problem. It's just zooming around at super high speeds. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll get this guy taken out now.
Docking initiated. Docking
I don't have any
denied.
more missiles, so go ahead and we'll have to do this the hard way.
Docking initiated. Docking denied. Landing gear raised.
No, we don't want that.
Docking initiated. Docking denied. Landing gear
Where's my...
deployed.
There we go. There it is. Target. Get a little closer to this guy. It'd be really nice to be able to shut down the turrets on this thing if we could. There we go, underneath.
Shields hit.
me. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, unfortunately, I've taken a little bit too much damage here, so I am dead in the water. And I'm going to get killed here. The server FPS, combined with the fact that NPCs are now a little bit more deadly as far as ship combat at least goes, means that we've died to an NPC for the first time in a little while. That's quite significant. Go ahead and I'm going to claim my arrow and my Titan out. It's just the one left now. The Titan's got a little bit more damage to it. Actually, I guess it's technically the same. I just happen to have the Titan here. They've also changed the delivery timers so that instead of having an instant claim, there are no more instant claims on stuff. So we can go back and we're going to get the Titan here. But that arrow is going to be another, even if we did expedite it, 3 minutes and change. Go ahead and we'll get the Titan here. Two. There we go. Just so that I've got that in case we do end up taking this thing down. It's always good to upgrade the weapons. If I'm just getting like the size 1 laser repeaters, I have to make a trip over to either Area 18 or Center Mass or something to get the weapons that I'm looking for. Location here. See if we can actually take this. It's been a while since I've been killed by an NPC ship, so I'm gonna have to take things a little bit more seriously. There'll actually be some good practice now. As long as it's not a server FPS thing, because that's starting to drop a little bit. I think we'll probably be loaded into a fresh server. So it's making things a little bit more challenging. Alright, let's get this guy taken out. I've got a couple of missiles here too, so might just drop those. to it.
Shields under fire. Ammo low. Ammo depleted.
Come on, come on. There we go, perfect. Alright, so that's got that one knocked out. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll leave that one right there. I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone. Ta-ta.